Now we're going to do some meditation. It's almost 7:30 up there. So meditation, learning how to make peace and quiet with your own mind. We're going to meditate for 30 minutes. That's wonderful. Well done, Hok Chin, just to do it so quickly. Amazing. So now, if you'd like to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, to bring attention to your body, first of all. It's learning how to be kind to your body, to make peace with it. If we don't know how to make kindness to our body, it's very hard to actually to find peace. Peace is a gift which you can give to your body. And then it goes on to make peace with your mind. But first of all, with your body. So sitting here, be so kind to your body, you get a very comfortable posture. Posture is how you're sitting. It doesn't have to be on the floor. It can be on a chair. It can be leaning against the wall. However you can get your body to be at peace. Now I'll just give those introductory words because hopefully by now you've got your eyes closed and your attention should be on your physical body and how it is sitting, how it feels. And just because you may have a usual way in which you sit, it doesn't mean you always have to sit like that. Many people change their posture from time to time. So how do you feel right now? And don't just know how you feel. Adjust the body if it needs adjusting. Make final adjustments. They're not really final because now we're going to go closer into the awareness of our body. How do your feet feel right now? Is there any pressure on them if you're sitting cross-legged? If you're sitting on a chair, is the chair too high for your feet? Do you need to put a cushion so underneath the feet or underneath your bottom? Or to move the feet apart or move them close together? Even experiment adjusting the position of your feet. Because what that does is a gesture that you don't assume that you know the best posture, but you investigate to find out the best posture. Because when you are aware of the feelings in the feet, that mindfulness gives you feedback. You move the feet slightly and you feel the experience changes slightly. Is it for the better or for the worse? And little by little, if you always follow the more comfortable position, you'll get a more comfortable physical posture, and also your awareness will start to grow, and so will the kindness to your own body. So I'm feeling just my feet now, experiencing them. They feel pretty okay. So I'm going to leave them like that. And I go up my legs past my ankles. How do they feel? If you need to adjust, please do so. If you adjust too much, then go back to where you started from. So little by little, our mindfulness and kindness work together to create relaxation in our body, care. And I sweep this attention up my legs, going past the calves of my legs to the knees, And I must admit, my body is usually very, very comfortable. So I can go past the knees pretty quickly. I've been sitting cross-legged on the floor for 50 years. So my body is used to this position. But I know if there's any tightness anywhere, I will pause and I'll adjust my legs. Or sometimes I just put my attention on the body. I do not move it. I just know it clearly and give it kindness. Just like somebody looks at you and they smile at you, they give you kindness. And the ache of the pain, the tightness, loosens. You feel more peaceful. So I go past my knees to the thighs. Big muscles. Down to the buttocks, sitting on the cushion. And I feel as many sensations in my buttocks as I can. And relax them all. So I can't feel any tightness or the pressure on my buttocks against the cushion is minimal. And go up past those buttocks to the waist. Feel that area. And at this time I usually just extend my back, stretch it. It actually does make it feel better. Then I loosen it, maybe move it to the left, move it to the right. With my eyes closed, I'm more aware. And I'm more aware as I move the body. Today, what is the best posture for my body? What's the best position? Today it wants to be a bit straight. But I don't always sit like this. When I move my attention up the body, up the spine, make sure that's all at ease, comfortable. There's a comfort which doesn't last very long. There's a comfort which you know you can sustain for 30 minutes. It's that second type of comfort which I am developing. And I go to the front of my body, the inside, all up the digestive tracts, to the stomach and the lungs and all of the organs just behind them. Relaxing everything I can. If I find any part of my body is tight, even painful, I pause at that point and I give as much kindness as I possibly can. The sort of kindness when you settle somebody in bed at night, maybe just stroke their hair and make sure they feel safe and comfortable. That's what I do to parts of my body. Until those parts relax to the max. And the whole body becomes at ease. And I will keep relaxing parts of my body until I know that that's as best I can do. And I go up to my shoulders. And my shoulders are tense today. So I'll look at them with my mind, be aware of them. And often I imagine them to be these two bunches of strings on either side of my spine. And they are stretched. I don't know why. I imagine there's two invisible beings stretching them on either side. And I let them go. I don't pull anymore. I imagine my muscles around my neck loosening. And you can feel that, it's actually happening. By putting awareness there and a little bit of imagination, you can create the reality of a relaxed shoulders. And it feels really good. I'm going to go down my arms, past my elbows. If you have any injuries there, just pause. Give as much kindness as you possibly can, so the muscles feel safe, cared for, so they can relax. Much of the pain and discomfort is caused by fear, trying to protect parts of the body which have been injured. Now you just let them be. And you can feel that things open up, relax. You go past your wrists to your hands. So all your hands and fingers start to mind move to get themselves in a maximum comfort. I let them do that because I care for my body, and now I'm caring for my fingers. This is going to be very helpful in a few moments when we go to our minds, but now I'm just relaxing the body. And I go up back to the neck again. It's really nice and loose. And then up to the front of my face. Because often I notice that some parts of that face are tense, they're tightened up. And that's usually because of some emotions which are causing that tightness, that tension. When around my eyes, it's really loose and free, at ease, and around the mouth too. So the front of the face feels like it's been so at ease. And then behind those muscles, metaphorically, is the brain with all the emotions. Those have relaxed too. Now I look at my whole body, instead of separating it as one unit. This body, gone through parts of it, it's nice and relaxed, at ease, at peace. That feels really good. My awareness now is on the whole body. I usually stay with that awareness on the whole body until it becomes so delightful. I mean that. The body relaxation is a type of pleasure, a special type of pleasure. The delight of ease and peace, relaxation. Once it does appear, it tells me that the relaxation is going even deeper. To be able to make the body relaxed, or let it be relaxed rather, is a great way to start the meditation, and a great asset for your physical health and well-being. So I stay there a minute or two longer. And then to move inwards into the mind, I ask myself a simple question: how peaceful am I now? Because the quality of peace exists not in the body but in the mind. And a lot of times, if you're not peaceful, it's because you want something, or you're still burdened with the past. Right now, you have full permission to be free from the past and free from the future. You don't have to worry about those things. You deserve a rest in this moment. So grant yourself permission just to be now. Pick up the past later if you wish to. Worry about the future later if you think it's going to help. But right now, just be here in this moment. How do you feel? How peaceful is your mind? And what makes the mind more peaceful? See if you can go so closely into this present moment. There's no time to say anything. There's no time to think. You can feel the silence. You don't need to give things names. You can work all that out later. Right now, be silent. As you go deeper into silence, you may be able to notice your breathing. It's one of the things which keeps on moving, but very gently. See if you can notice your breath as it comes into your body. And notice your breath as it goes out. Just one breath at a time. If it helps, imagine peace coming into your body as you breathe in. Let go of any stress as you breathe out. Breathing in peace, breathing out stress. However you imagine those things. And see if you can increase the peace and lessen the stress in your body and mind. As the mind becomes peaceful, even watching the breathing, just like the body became delightful, So does the breath. It feels good. If you get to the delightful breath, you don't need to focus anymore. The delight, the joy, the pleasure will keep you there. I will be quiet now for 10 minutes to allow you to enjoy in silence the breath meditation. How do you feel inside? How peaceful are you? How kind have you been to your body and mind? Sometimes the peace is so soft, you don't want to disturb it. And the mind becomes very alert and aware the more peaceful you are. You know what the mind is like in normal life. What is your mind like in meditation, especially deep meditation? As it comes close to the time to emerge, how does your body feel? The body is like outside of the mind, just a metaphor. As you start moving out, I can feel my body just so immensely relaxed. It does it by itself. If I get out of the way, the body gets deeply at ease. So I'm now going to ring the gong 3 times. When the gong finishes sounding for the 3rd time, that is a signal to open your eyes and come out from the meditation. Very good. So we'll now have a couple of minutes where you can stretch. And the audiovisual team are going to change over from one internet to another to give a little bit of a break.